Water.
H2O, that's what it is. How we feeling?
Hands.
Yup.
What?
Yup.
Hands?
Good.
Good. That was a good joke. Good job. So my name is Jamal Reed. Yes, that's my name, Jamal. I looked my name up on the internet. It's kind of a conceited activity, but I did it. It's fun. And Jamal is an Arabic name or a Persian name. I don't remember which one, so take your pick. And it means beauty. And I went to Urban Dictionary after that because I was feeling cocky. And Jamal, it's a little bit different there. Jamal is a tall black man with a 13-inch penis. Beautiful. I guess that's every Jamal out there. So ladies, if you're going on a blind date and it's with a Jamal, it'd probably be in your best interest if you didn't go strictly by that definition, because it might be with me. It's a lot to live up to. Because I hate to break it to you, not tall, not black, however. It's tough being a black-white man. I was told the other day that I still need to grow into my looks. What kind of a backwards-ass compliment is that? I don't know what that means. Like, coming from a woman, I assume it means, like, your features have potential, so, like, maybe in a few years I'll fuck you. Like, that's kind of what I got. But I didn't hear it from a woman. I heard it from my brother, so I was like, I'm not sure how to feel about that. I really don't think that's the case, though. I don't think my peak's ahead of me. I think it's actually behind me. Because a few years ago, people said I reminded them of Topher Grace. You guys know who Topher Grace is?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well, he was in that 70s show, Spider-Man 3. He was Venom, spoiler alert. He was in an early scene in Ocean's 11. Good for him. You don't get to pick your celebrity look like. I would have picked someone more famous. But the people pick your celebrity look like. He's a pretty boy. Pretty boy. He's not that pretty. He's not like drive a van, old man pretty. He's a pretty boy. He's like, makes you want to talk like a parrot. Like, pretty boy. Anyways, so so that was a few years ago. Now, more and more, I'm getting compared to Steve Buscemi. You guys are laughing because you're like, I see it! Fuck you guys. I get it all the time. All different walks of life are telling me that I look like Steve Buscemi. There's no way you can mold that into a compliment, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you look like Crazy Eyes from Mr. Deeds. That came out wrong, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's still offensive, so. He's got bug eyes and pasty skin and a dead tooth. And he's in his 60s now. He's like balding in weird places. And I'm 19 years old, and it's already starting to go. So what does that tell you?
On your way.
Yeah, exactly. I got worse genetics than Steve Buscemi. That's what that means. I gotta give up now, just throw the towel. I'm finished, man. It's like if I was Topher Grace then, I'm Steve Buscemi now, what's it going to be in a couple days? Gollum from the Lord of the Rings? Just like this reverse evolution process. Crouch down into Gollum. So ladies, let me swim in your gene pool now. Trick you. Probably none of the ladies tonight because they just heard me talk about it. But if you got cool friends, tell you a story. I was in a mall recently, or wasn't, doesn't really matter, it doesn't listen to the story. I was in a mall, and walking in front of me was a single mom with 2 kids. I don't know that she was a single mom, come to think of it. It was a woman with 2 kids, and there was no male or female, if you're into that, there with her, so it's a single mom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't come up later in the story, so don't worry about it. Woman, 2 kids, boy and a girl. Boy's like 7, girl's like 5. That doesn't matter either, whatever. So, let me get through this. So, I'm walking like 10 feet behind him, didn't measure, doesn't matter. About 10 feet behind him, walking, and the boy, he's playing with this little bracelet thing. And I wasn't like staring at him, it was just one thing, I was looking around, that was one thing, I was like, there's Dick's Sporting Goods, give her the bracelet, Orange Julius, whatever. It was just something my brain filed away as possibly useful for some reason. And I look back at him, and he's playing with this bracelet, he's walking, and he goes like this, he's walking and he goes. And just sets it on the ground. I was like, it's weird to walk fast, because he doesn't want that shit anymore, whatever. So I kept walking, and about 6 seconds later, I hear him go, he looks up at his mom and goes, "Where's the bracelet?" I was like, motherfucker. My first instinct was to like immediately like reach back, like, oh, I can go grab that for him because I'm a nice guy. But I stopped myself because he did that shit on purpose. Like, why am I helping this little asshole? He doesn't want it, obviously. He changes my kid, just go flip-flop. It doesn't work that way. And so his mom's like, where's that? Whatever. And then his mom goes, she's like, oh, fuck, she has had the day. It's just fucked. Like, she's so, this kid's been fucking with her all day. She's just, oh, all right. She's holding the girl by the hand. She runs back to go pick up the bracelet. And meanwhile, the boy, while her back is turned, he just dips behind a kiosk. And so, I'm watching all this unfold, like, holy shit. And I was there. And so the mom picks up the bracelet. She's like, fucking, why did I buy this or whatever? Turns around, her child is out of sight, just the panic that sets in. And she's like, Timmy! That's the name of every boy in stories where, you know, the name of the boy. Timmy! And running around, and she's like pulling on strangers' jackets and shit. And then I'm over here watching this unfold, and I'm like waiting for her to pull on my jacket or whatever. This kid's watching the whole thing. And this man walks by. And he sneaks up behind this man, grabs his hand, and starts screaming, "He's not my dad! He's not my dad!" And I'm like, holy shit. Like, and so, like, and he's holding it on this guy's hand, and this guy's like, what the fuck? Like, trying to shake this kid off. He's like, hey, man, I'm going home with you or whatever. Going through his mind. And the mom's like, what the fuck? Like, goes, runs over there. It's like hitting the guy, we're like, what the fuck? And like, that would have been the opportune moment for me to step in and be like, here's what actually happened. But I did not want to get on that kid's shit list. I was like, I'm going down next. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.